So my thing was, my mind kept flowing with a lot of thoughts, and I needed to write it down. So I made a book that was going to be able to put all these thoughts that I had together. Let's get it. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Gabby. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Alright, but let's just get straight into this video. Now, I wanted to share with you guys a book that I published. I self-published my second poetry book. Okay, now I have not released the book just yet, and I wanted to share with you guys exactly what the process was, basically what came about. Again, this is a poetry book. All right, so this book all started from these journals. I've been writing, I say this all the time, but I've been writing since I was in 7th grade. I've started my first journal when I was in 7th grade of middle school. I actually wasn't heartbroken, you know, it wasn't a heartbreak that caused me to start writing. It was basically just a lot of thoughts that was always going through my mind, and you know, I wanted to write it down, and I started rhyming things, putting things that just sound so good on paper. Just a little bit of background about myself. I am a mother of a toddler. His name is Gabrielle. Currently I'm doing online classes at school. I work full-time as a normal human being, whatnot. I do a lot of tarot readings. I actually do have another YouTube channel, so if you guys want to check that out, in the description box below. You guys can check that out if you're into tarot reading. But just to say as well, the reason why I came down to writing my second book was because I was writing more so towards him, and it was just like I wanted to have writings that would help him feel like he's guided by his mom and that he's guided by his mother, to let him know that everything is going to be okay, and that not everything is going to be perfect, and not everybody is right all the time, and not everybody is perfect. And these writings I actually have written since he was born. A little bit more when I was pregnant. I would write, I mean, I've always been writing, like I said, but these poems specifically made for my son, or around the time that I was giving birth to my son, I've written and put into a book. Now, the book that I wanted to share with you guys is called Another Chapter. Alright, so the book that I titled it is called Another Chapter, and there is a pause sign in the middle of the book, which is also talking about pausing in the moments, and you know, enjoying the moments, pausing life when you can, because you have control of your life. Okay, the message that I was trying to give. And then we have my name there at the bottom of the book. Now, the back of the book, which is the back cover here, I have a picture of me and my son when we were at the beach. I wanted to use this cover, or this back, because it's like he's holding my hand. You know, my message is he knows I'm always there, but I'm not always going to be able to give him the answers, is the message that I'm trying to persuade. Also, with anybody who is a mother or anybody who is a father who wants to be there for their kids, and you can only guide them so much and guide them so far, that at the end of the day, you know, they can only learn themselves. You know, being a mother, being a mom, your mind is constantly changing, and hormones are basically just all over the place. And so I was, you know, always having different thoughts, and I decided to write it down and make sure, you know, I can have a book that I wanted to show him when he gets older. The book talks about self-improvement, self-accepting, and at the same time believing, you know, that things are always going to be good for you, believing that the outcome is what's better for you. All right, so I'm very highly in tune with God, and very highly in tune with the Holy Spirit, and I feel as though, you know, God guided me here, God guided me where I am at, and God guided me to write this book. Okay, they're poems that are for self-motivating. You know, I want to be able to motivate my son to know that he can keep going no matter what, you know, no matter what life brings you. And I know that that's a very important message that a lot of parents want want to share with their kids, where it's like you want the best for your kid, you want the best for them. And it's like when you let them know, you know, that there's always good to any situation, no matter what you're going through, they can count on you as a parent, and at the same time they can continue to believe more for themselves. The book is going to be released in order for you to order online. Now you can purchase it as a hard copy, or you can purchase it as an ebook. All right, so I'm actually going to have the link down below in order for you guys to be able to purchase it once it's released. You know, this is something that is very important to me that I really wanted to put together for my son. Here's actually one of them that I wanted to, that is very dear to me. You know, the title talks about "You made me a mommy." Here's the table of contents, if you guys can see that. Here's the table of contents. I actually have a total of 31 poems within the book. I started writing my book around April. I released my book around October, so it took me about 6 months. All right, it took me about 6 months to complete my book. So I did publish my first book, my first poetry book, which is the Unrecognized, Uncolored poetry. Now this talks about love, self-improvement, self-dedication, self-love, you know, different things like that. And I actually wrote this book back in 2015. I don't have a hard copy to sell, but I do have the ebook, and an ebook that you, if you want to purchase it, is going to be down on the description box below as well. And this is the back of the book. I wanted it to be specifically made kind of for me when I first made my first book, because it was more of things that I've went through since I was young as a child. You know, my mom raised me as a single mom. My father was not in my life, okay? And I wanted to be able to share that, you know, no matter what circumstance or whatever situation you are in life, you can always keep going. You can always keep going hard. And, you know, I wanted to create a book that talks about that and can also let other people know, like, you know, you're not at the end. You're never at the end. There's always room to grow. There's always room to keep expanding. And you know, more importantly, just self-loving, you know, self-love, taking care of yourself as an individual, especially, you know, now being a mom and having to take on a lot of responsibility, because I do take care of my son by myself, and things that come across in your path, it's like you don't need to let that take you down and get you down. And that's the main purpose and the main message that I'm trying to get across with my books, you know. And the fact that I was able to self-publish my second book, and, you know, acknowledging my accomplishments and acknowledging the goals that I have accomplished is making me feel more in having more control of my life. And at the same time, I want to be able to share that you can do the same thing too. You know, writing is very important, I feel like, in people's lives. And when you write down your thoughts and you write down your ideas and you write down your goals, a lot of things can get accomplished. And I want to be able to share that with my book. So if you guys want to check out my second book, also it is in PDF file down in the description box below. But again, my book will be released. My second poetry book will be released. So stay tuned for that. If you guys are interested or have any other questions that you also want to share with me, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. But that's basically it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.